Welcome to Module 4, Charting and Functions. So what we're going to do is work through this in-class assignment together. I've done this so you can go back to it. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is add some conditional formatting to cells E5 to E10. And it's requesting that we use the data bars. So if data bars are based in the conditional formatting box, we just hover over them to choose the one that's required for this assignment. It's also requested that we put spark lines in. But it's going to be based on the data from B5 right across to E10. So we need to highlight the data first, insert, and we need to find the spark line. You see that it's already in. I'm going to highlight into F10. You'll see that the location range already goes in for you and it's absolute as well. Click OK, and there's your spark lines. Okay, so we need to get these spark lines a little bit darker. So if we click up, we want blue accent on 25%. Didn't really make that much difference. Okay, so over here you can see that the pie chart's already inserted for you, and it's requested we do some modification. So the first thing we're going to do is the chart title. If you click on it, and you can either highlight to delete and enter your title, or you can just type straight over it. And then just press enter, or click off onto the chart. So in order to make changes to the chart, if we click on the chart and you see this plus sign, all the chart elements are available in this plus sign. So whatever changes we're going to make, they're in here. This next one is for the format of the chart and the style. And this next one is for the values. But for this part, we're going to use the chart elements. And it's asked us to include the data labels. So if we go over to date labels, we can see that that's already showing on the legend there. So what we're going to do is click that arrow, and we're going to ask for more options. But remember as well, if you hover over this, you can see what best fits your chart. But for this instance, we're going to go to more options, and that opens the chart box for us. Now, it's requested that we include the category name as well as the percentage sign. So you can see that the percentage sign is showing. So we need to click category name. Okay, but that looks a bit cramped. So we're just going to go further down, and we're going to choose outside end so that it places it outside the chart for us. We can close that again. So now we've got these data labels. We don't really need this legend. So if we click back on the chart elements and untick the legend box, you see the legend then disappears. Okay, next we're asked to create a 2D pie chart based on the data in the range of E5 to E9. So we need to highlight that data, E5 to E9. And then if we go to Insert and then Pie, and we're going to choose a 2D pie chart based on the range E5 to E9. That should be, yeah, E9. So 2D pie chart. Okay. You can see that the categories are just labelled 1 to 5. So that doesn't make much sense to us. So what we need to do is use the category labels from A5 to A9. So if we go up to select data, this is our data source. So it's telling us that we're in the spending range. We've got one legend, and we've got the horizontal category axis. So that's showing you that we've got 1 to 5. We need to edit that. Now click on again. So we need to edit it. So if we click edit, and then you highlight A5 to A9, is it? And click. Okay, you can see it's updated the category, and it's updated the category on your chart. So if you need to edit the legend or the axis, or you need to switch them, this is where you come to the data, select data source. Click OK. And you see that the chart's updated. So now we need to move the chart into place, and it requests we put it below the chart above and align it up. So if we go 39, so we just pull it over like you would do with any clip art or picture, and just make sure it's in the requested or 39. and G21. Okay. I'm going to click at the chart again, chart title, highlight, and it's 2021 park spending as percentage of total. Click the chart and your title inserts. We're also going to change this chart style, and we're going to choose the style 3. So if you click on your chart design, then you will see all these different styles appear. You can click the drop down for more styles, or you can hover across and it tells you what number style. We want number 3. So you can see we've got the 2 charts now, 2018 and 2021 park spending percentage of total, and the information that's here is taken from the data that's been inserted here. So next it would like us to create a stacked bar chart based on the range A4 to E9. Just make sure that's correct. Yep. Remember before the holiday I showed you the quick tool analysis bar. You can also put your chart in from here. So we want a stacked bar, and it's not showing us in this recommended quick analysis bar. So I'm going to go up to recommended charts, and I'm going to click all charts because not always the ones that we want are shown in recommended. So click all charts, and you've been asked to put a stacked bar chart. So we click on the bar, and then if we hover along over the different bars, you'll see the one that we need is number 2, stacked bar. So select that. Okay. And then we're going to resize this. So the top left hand is above A11, and the bottom right is F39. So you're just going to drag that down a little bit, drop that in. Let's bring it over a little bit to okay. So it looks pretty much in line with the others. Chart title again. So spending. So this is another thing. If you see here, I've clicked into it, but up on the formula bar, you'll see that my text is being inserted. So spending per park 2018 to 2021.